Hello, in this presentation, we will look into how Polygon, one of the very popular blockchain network, can be used for marketing and analysis. We will see how AnalyticKit tools can be used to identify different users, those who are using polygons, what type of transactions are happening inside the polygons using our various tools and technology. Hello, I am Mani Malarvanan. We will get into the presentation that talks about various attributes of Polygon marketing. So the main driver for Polygon's user base is a various marketing partnership that they have been having for the last 3, 4 years. Right now, the branding, the various enterprise companies, they use their brands to start using Polygon network for all the transactions. And also gaming companies, they are using it. So companies like Starbucks, Nike, all those are all started using Polygon. From the user's point of view, they don't know what blockchain they are using. They might be using Starbucks app, Nike app, whatever app, but underlying all the transactions are stored in the polygons. And also the polygon also have a ZK technologies where a user can able to use it for the transaction. Bottom line, from the marketing agency's point of view, you need to make sure where the users are coming in, what exactly they were doing in the Polygon network, and how you can able to make sure that your marketing campaign is successfully being run. So Polygon has been evolving for the last 7, 8 years with the various technologies. So they started as a Ethereum L2 layer and now branching into multiple different technologies, multiple different partnerships. A company can able to use Polygon to have their own enterprise L2, and then the users can able to use their enterprise network, private network, and ultimately those transactions will be saved in the Polygon mainnet. And also Polygon also have a various way to connect with other Ethereum blockchain networks and also non-Ethereum blockchain networks to get the tokens and transaction storing in their mainnet. And also gaming companies are also started using it. From the marketing agency's point of view, you need to understand who is your target customers and what exactly you need to do to measure how many users are coming in, how long they are staying in, what type of activities they are doing in Polygon network, so that you can able to understand the growth for your customers for various marketing campaigns that you are running for them. So what makes Polygon attribution unique? The Polygon network has multiple different users base. So they have a mass consumer users. The brands they are using Starbucks and Nike and other enterprise companies. They have their own app. Users they use their own marketing campaign to bring in their users, and the users will start using the app, and ultimately whatever purchase they are making, whatever transaction they are using on the app will end in Polygon. So from the marketing agency's point of view, if you are one of the customer is the Nike or Starbucks, you need to understand where the customers are coming from, whether they are, how they came into the marketing app, whether they came through a Twitter, LinkedIn, or other social media platforms or email campaign, and how many users are registering. Are they registering in only one time or not using it? Or they are continuously using it for the second day, third day, and also continuously using the application for their own purpose, or they are also recommending the application to their friends and family. For that, you need to collect the data from Polygon and also collect the data that is Web3 and also collect the data from Web2, the user clicking, the user transactions that started, either email campaign, Twitter campaign, and combine those two so that you can able to understand what the users are doing. Similarly, with the gaming heavy ecosystem, you need to understand the total value that is there in the Polygon tokens, and also lifetime value. You need to measure the lifetime value of the customer, those who are using the gaming system, whether they are purchasing, did they have purchased only one time or they are continuously purchasing? Because whenever you are starting a marketing campaign, there are many customers will start using the system because they get a free token, they will start using it, and then after some time they will stop using it, or they may use it within another 60 days or 90 days. You need to understand what is going on from the application gaming application point of view, and also collect the data from Polygon blockchain so that you can able to understand what the customers are doing. Similarly, another critical success for a Polygon network is the low transaction fee. The transaction fee is really low, so it attracts a lot of customers coming into Polygon. And within that, you need to understand how well the customers are using, whether they are one-time customers or they are genuinely engaging with the whatever the marketing product you are supporting, your customers are supporting. So you need to understand, collect the data from the Polygon network and combine the data from Web2, and then understand with various graphs, tools, and technologies so that you can able to identify what exactly the customers are doing. And since the data is large, you need to make sure that you collect the data in secure way and identify what is going on in the marketing campaign. So there are multiple strategies you can use for your marketing agencies with using the tools so that you can able to understand what exactly your customers are doing. The strategy one is the first strategy is basically the consumer grade applications. Either a Starbucks, a Nike, or whatever enterprise customers you have, you need to understand how they came in, whether they are coming through, yeah, marketing promotion that you did, or the marketing promotion the company did on a Super Bowl ad, or whatever may be the mechanism they acquire the user. You need to understand that, and then tie the data what they did on the Polygon network. So that you need to get the data from Polygon, and you need to understand what exactly happened. How many customers came through Super Bowl campaign? How many customers came through email campaign? How many customers came through other social media categories? And then you need to understand how long they have been using it. Say you are starting a marketing campaign on day one, and then on the day 10 or day 20, day 30, are they still using it? If they are not using it, you need to identify what can you do to make them start using the application so that ultimately your marketing campaign will be a success one. Thereby, you can get more and more customer for your marketing agency. Similarly, with the gaming, ultimately you want the gaming companies want the customers to buy their gaming products by paying money. Thereby they can make sure that they are continuously playing the game and continuously generating revenue for that. So for that, you need to measure various attributes that are being stored in Polygon, player number of players registered, the in-game purchasing they were doing, and then the milestone they reached. So obviously, many games have the multiple milestones. How many milestones they reached? Did they stop it in one or two? Are they continuously coming and playing and going from second to third to fourth so that they can continuously engage? At the end of the day, it's an attention. For every company in the world, they want to have an attention from the consumers, from the customers. So from the marketing agency's point of view, if you can able to make sure you can able to increase it day by day and measure it, if it goes down, then you will be successful. So and then the enterprise cross-chain attribution, blockchain. from the blockchain, Polygon's blockchain point of view, you need to measure where the customers are coming from. The customers are coming from the gaming application or from the enterprise application, and also they can come from other applications, other blockchains that are not part of Ethereum ecosystem or not part of the Polygon ecosystem. So that is a good way to measure that your marketing campaign is successful. If they are coming from Binance, then you can able to understand, okay, this particular customer moved from Binance to Polygon. So, or Solana to Polygon. So you need to have a mechanism to collect the data, to quantify the data, to understand the data, what exactly the customers are doing on it, so that you can able to identify what you need to do to have the cross-chain migration of users from various blockchain networks. And also similarly with the enterprise partnerships, email campaign, on-store campaign, offshore campaign, whatever may be the marketing campaign you are supporting, you need to integrate those so that you can able to identify how well the customers are using the system. Sometimes an online advertisement generate more customer views in the short term, but in the long term, it may not work. So you need to identify and understand all the data points, collect all the data points so that you can have a graph, you can have a dashboard and identify how well your marketing campaign is doing from day one to the end of the marketing campaign, that you can go to your customers and explain what exactly happened. Say if you have a marketing campaign for 30 days, you need to make sure that from the day 1 to day 30, what happened by collecting all data points. You are not guesstimating, you are not estimating, you are having actual data and then having the graphs to show that what exactly happening in their marketing campaign in their application. So community campaign attribution. And also when anyone is using Polygon network, you need to make sure that how they are coming as a community. Sometimes an influencer will start influencing their followers to start using one particular application. So from the marketing point of view, if you are engaging with the influencer, you need to understand where all the users are coming from, whether from one influencer or multiple influencers, so that you can able to identify which influencer campaign is having more impact in the short term, mid-term, long term. So you can able to say to the from the marketing agency's point of view, you can able to talk to a customer and say which influencer is having high impact in their marketing efforts, so that the next time a new marketing campaign starts, you can able to see the price, the amount they paid for the influence and the value they got from their particular marketing campaign through their influencer. That helps your, from the marketing agency's point of view, this helps the marketing campaign to make sure how well the influence are working for that particular application. So from the analytic kit, we have been working with various blockchain technologies. Right now, Ethereum is the only blockchain we are working on, but we are actively engaging and working with Polygon. And very soon, we are hoping that by the end of this year, we will have tools and technologies to support Polygon network so that you can able to have a marketing campaign specifically tailoring to Polygon blockchain. And slowly, we are also planning to use our technologies to integrate with other blockchains like Solana, Binance in a near future. But for the Polygon, you can be assured that it will be available by the end of this year. And using that, whatever marketing campaign you have, you should be able to identify the entire life cycle of one particular customer coming into the your marketing campaign, and all the way to the blockchain. So we connect all the endpoints. And from your marketing agency's point of view, you don't need to understand what is going on within the blockchain by collecting the data. All you have is a set of UI tools and dashboards for you to use the data that is being securely stored in our AWS systems, and you can able to perform the analysis, and you can able to create the dashboards that suits for your customer needs, and you can able to go and present the effectiveness of your marketing campaigns. So that's all I want to discuss in this video. If you have any questions and comments, please let me know. And if you like this video, please share and subscribe to this channel, and forward this video to your friends and family. And if you need more information about our AnalyticKit tools, you can go to analytickit.com, or if you want to start using our tools, you can go to dpa.analyticit.com and start using it right away. And you can follow us on Twitter, and you can also follow us in the YouTube. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye.